Hey team, it is Friday, it is sunny, it is warm, it's a beautifully gorgeous day, and I had a message come to me when I was at the gym this morning. I was in a class and we were doing a particular rotation. It was like a HIIT training, so like high intensity interval training, and there was something that the instructor instructed us to do, and I was not able to fully do what she had asked us to do. And I thought to myself, I can't do that, but I can do this. And I thought, how often does this happen in our business? How often do we sit back and say, well, I can't send any samples, I can't book a party, I can't get any orders, I can't get any interaction in my VIP, I can't get anybody to enroll? That's fine, but if you have a can't mindset, that's what's going to happen. It all begins and ends up here. What you give power to has power over you. So if you are telling yourself, my VIP sucks, it's gonna suck. If you tell yourself, I can't book a party, you're not gonna book a party. But what you can do is say, okay, I can't book a party right now, but what I can do is I can go back to previous hosts and reach out to them and ask if they would like to host, because the Halloween nails are coming soon. Our fall catalog just launched. Or I can't send any samples, but I can go back through my VIP group and make some connections with people that are in there that I've never talked to. Or I can't enroll anybody, but I can follow up with previous hosts and say, hey, have you ever thought about getting paid to share Color Street? They might ask, what are you talking about? Or you can follow up with people. You can make those connections. Just because it's not happening right now doesn't mean that you just throw in the towel and stop doing what you're doing, because you can't. Because you can. If you keep that can't mindset, that's what is going to carry over into your business. So you've got to plant those seeds. You've got to take those steps. You've got to make those connections, and know that if you plant a seed today, you're not going to eat the fruit. It's going to take a while to eat the fruit. You have to plant the seed. You have to take care of it. And eventually you are going to have a harvest, whether that's a new tree, whether that's a garden, whether that's crops, whether that's whatever. You do not see the benefits of the seed the same day that it's planted. So stop walking around with the mentality of, I can't, and flip it to, okay, I'm having trouble booking parties, but what I'm going to do is this. We have to pivot. That's the type of business that we're in. If one thing doesn't work, we got to try something else. We can't give in. We can't do that. And yes, I'm using the word can't because we're not able to do that. In the type of business that we are in, being self-employed business owners, it is up to us to pivot. It is up to us to find plan B when plan A doesn't work. It is up to us to be disciplined enough to show up when we want to throw in the towel, when we don't feel like showing up, or when we would rather go out and do something else than work our business. We have to stay grounded in why we started this. Why are you doing this? What do you want out of this? What do you want your life to look like 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 2 years from now? What is it? Because you got to start taking the steps today to get that done. And having an I can't mentality is not going to get you there. You're going to end up quitting. You are not going to keep going if you keep filling your mind with these limiting beliefs and these doubts of I can't. Because I'm here to tell you, you can. And you might be a little bit slower than what you want to be right now. And you might think that you failed. You might think that, oh, this isn't going to work because I'm not where so-and-so is. No, direction is far more important than speed. You might think you failed because you're not going as fast as you want to. You're not seeing success as fast as you want to. You have not failed. You've just slowed down. So just take a deep breath, back up, reevaluate, get back on track, get back to the basics, start making those connections and planting those seeds, because you guys, you will see benefits from it. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, and it might not even be next week, but you guys, You will see the fruits of your labor. I promise you that. But you have to be intentional about it. You have to set aside work hours. You have to work towards it. And you have to make those connections, because that's what this is all about. Whew. My throat's getting dry, you guys. I'm not even preaching over here. I feel like I'm momming you guys. Like, I'm talking so much and getting so passionate about this. But don't mistake my passion for yelling at you guys, because I'm not. I'm sharing this from the heart, because I too had that I can't mentality. I have struggled with my personal business for several months, and this month I finally said enough is enough. I'm booking those darn parties. I'm making those connections. I'm getting back to my non-negotiable of 1,200 PV every month. I'm getting back to enrolling. I'm getting my personal business back on track, and it has taken a lot of self-discipline. It has taken a lot of intentional time. It has taken me being accountable to myself, nailing my week after week with the Nail Your Week worksheet that you guys have access to. That's what it has taken to get me back on track. In my first week of nailing my week, I felt momentum, but nothing like what I'm seeing now after several consecutive weeks of using it. I want you guys to remember that just because we start taking action does not mean we're going to see the benefits right away, but it is coming. I promise you that. It is coming. You have to stay committed. You have to be consistent, and you guys will see the benefits of it. So please stop saying you can't and turn those can'ts into can, because you can do it. I know you can. I'm rooting for you, and I've got your back. So get out there and do it. I'll talk to you guys soon.